What's something people don't know about personal billboards? Friends? Have you ever looked at a billboard and thought, man, I wish that was my face up there, but also, I wish someone would pay me for it? No? Just me? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because the future of advertising is here, and it's coming for your t-shirts, your backpacks, and maybe even your forehead. We're talking about personal billboards, people. This isn't some dystopian sci-fi movie. This is real life, happening right now. It's like renting out that spare room in your apartment, but instead of a roommate, you're getting a giant ad for toothpaste plastered on your back. Now, before you click away in horror, hear me out. This whole personal billboard thing isn't as crazy as it sounds. In fact, it's actually a pretty sweet deal for both the people rocking the ads and the companies paying for the exposure. So, grab your samosas, settle in, and let's dive into the wild world of human advertising. Okay, so you're intrigued. You're picturing yourself strutting down the street, sporting a luminous ad for the latest mobile phone, and raking in the big bucks. But how does it actually work? Think of it like a cross between influencer marketing and those guys who wear sandwich boards outside pizza places. Basically, you sign up with a company that connects people, that's you, with brands looking for some extra exposure. You tell them a bit about yourself, your interests, where you hang out, and boom! You're in the running to become a walking, talking advertisement. Once you're in, companies can browse through profiles and pick someone who fits their target audience. Like, if you're a fitness junkie who practically lives at the gym, you might get picked to rep a new protein shake. Or, if you're a college student known for your impeccable fashion sense, a clothing brand might come knocking. The best part? You get paid for it. It's like getting a bonus just for living your life, except now your life is a walking, talking commercial. Alright, let's talk rupees because that's what we're all really here for, right? Money makes the world go round, and who wouldn't want to make a little extra cash on the side? Especially if it means doing something as simple as turning yourself into a walking, talking billboard. Sounds crazy? Maybe. But it's a real thing, and people are actually making it work. The amount of money you can make as a human billboard depends on a bunch of factors, like the type of ad, how long you're displaying it, and your overall awesomeness. It's not just about slapping a sticker on your forehead and calling it a day. There's a bit of strategy involved. You need to think about visibility, the kind of brands you're promoting, and how you can integrate these ads into your daily life without feeling like a walking advertisement. Take, for example, our friend Sarah from Bangalore. Sarah's a college student who signed up with a personal billboard platform and started sporting temporary tattoos of brand logos on her arm. She didn't just pick any brands, she chose ones that resonated with her lifestyle and interests, making the whole thing feel more authentic. Sarah's a college student who signed up with a personal billboard platform and started sporting temporary tattoos of brand logos on her arm. She'd hang out at cafes, libraries, and college festivals, basically turning her everyday life into a walking marketing campaign. She was smart about it too. She knew where her target audience hung out and made sure to be there, turning casual encounters into marketing opportunities. She'd hang out at cafes, libraries, and college festivals, basically turning her everyday life into a walking marketing campaign. And guess what? She started making around 10,000 rupees a month, just for being herself, with a little extra ink of course. That's not just pocket change, that's a significant amount for a college student. It helped her cover her expenses and even save a bit for the future. And guess what? She started making around 10,000 rupees a month just for being herself, with a little extra ink of course. Then there's Amit, a Mumbai-based delivery driver who turned his scooter into a mobile billboard. Amit was already spending hours on the road, so he figured, why not get paid for it? He started earning around 15,000 rupees per month by zipping around the city with ads for local businesses plastered on his ride. Then there's Amit, a Mumbai-based delivery driver who turned his scooter into a mobile billboard. He started earning around 15,000 rupees per month by zipping around the city with ads for local businesses plastered on his ride. It was a win-win situation. The businesses got their ads seen by thousands of people, and Amit got a nice boost to his income. He started earning around 15,000 rupees per month by zipping around the city with ads for local businesses plastered on his ride. He was already spending hours on the road, so why not get paid for it, right? It's all about making the most of what you're already doing. If you're out and about, why not turn that time into money? He was already spending hours on the road, so why not get paid for it, right? These are just two examples, but you get the idea. The possibilities are endless. Whether you're a student, a delivery driver, or just someone who spends a lot of time in public spaces, there's potential to make some extra cash. These are just two examples, but you get the idea. Depending on your dedication, creativity, and maybe a little bit of luck, You can actually make a decent chunk of change by turning yourself into a human advertisement. It's not just about the money though. It's also about the experience, the people you meet, and the stories you get to tell. So if you're looking for a unique way to make some extra cash, why not give it a shot? Depending on your dedication, creativity, and maybe a little bit of luck, you can actually make a decent chunk of change by turning yourself into a human advertisement. So what are you waiting for? Get out there, get creative, and start making it rain with your forehead. Now you might be thinking, okay, but why would companies even want to do this? Isn't it a bit, I don't know, intrusive? Well, that's the thing about personal billboards. They're not your grandpa's billboards. They're targeted, they're engaging, and they're surprisingly effective. Think about it. When you see a generic billboard on the highway, do you really pay attention? Probably not. But when you see a real person, someone you might actually relate to, rocking a cool t-shirt with a brand logo, it catches your eye. It sparks curiosity, it starts conversations, and that's marketing gold right there. Plus, for brands, using personal billboards is way more affordable than traditional advertising methods. It's like getting a billboard at a fraction of the cost, but with the added bonus of human interaction. And for the people wearing the ads, well, it's a chance to make some extra cash, support brands they love, and maybe even discover new products and services. It's all about finding creative ways to monetize your everyday life. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to get paid for just existing? Imagine this. You're out with friends, having a great time, and you're wearing a t-shirt with a brand logo. Someone notices and asks about it. Suddenly you're talking about the brand, sharing your experience, and maybe even convincing them to check it out. It's organic, it's natural, and it's powerful. This kind of word-of-mouth marketing is invaluable. It's authentic and comes from a place of genuine interest and experience. People trust recommendations from friends and family more than any ad they see on a screen, and that's why brands are jumping on this trend. They see the potential for real, meaningful engagement. They understand that a happy customer talking about their product is worth more than any flashy ad campaign. For small businesses, this approach can be a game changer. It levels the playing field, allowing them to compete with bigger brands without breaking the bank. It's a smart, cost-effective strategy that can yield impressive results. And for the individuals, it's a win-win. They get to earn some extra money, support brands they believe in, and maybe even discover new products and services they wouldn't have known about otherwise. It's a simple yet effective way to monetize their daily activities. Whether they're walking down the street, hanging out with friends, or posting on social media, they're turning their everyday life into a revenue stream. And let's not forget the sense of community it fosters. People feel more connected to the brands they represent, and in turn, those brands become a part of their identity. It's a symbiotic relationship that benefits everyone involved. So the next time you see someone wearing a branded t-shirt, or showcasing a product on social media, remember it's more than just advertising. It's a new way of living, a new way of connecting, and a new way of thriving in today's fast-paced world. And who wouldn't want to get paid for just existing? It's a win-win situation indeed. Okay, so you're sold on the idea of becoming a walking, talking billboard. It's a fun and unique way to make some extra cash while showcasing your personality. But where do you start? Don't worry, I won't tell your therapist. The first step is to get into the right mindset. Think of this as a new adventure, a way to express yourself and connect with brands you love. But how do you actually get started? It's surprisingly simple, really. You don't need any special skills or a huge following, just a bit of enthusiasm and a willingness to try something new. First things first, you gotta find yourself a reputable personal billboard platform. These platforms act as the bridge between you and the brands looking for unique ways to advertise. There are tons of them popping up these days, so do your research, read reviews, and make sure it's legit before you hand over any personal information. Look for platforms with good user feedback and a solid reputation. Security is key. Ensure the platform uses secure methods to protect your data. You don't want your personal information falling into the wrong hands. Once you've found a platform you like, create a profile. This is where you get to showcase who you are. Think of it as your personal ad space. This is your chance to shine, so go all out. Highlight your interests, your hobbies, your daily routine, basically anything that makes you, well, you. The more detailed and authentic your profile, the better your chances of attracting the right campaigns. Don't be afraid to show off your personality. Brands are looking for real people with real lives, not just another pretty face. Next, start browsing through available campaigns. This is where the fun begins. You'll find a variety of options, from wearing branded clothing to promoting products on social media. Most platforms will have a wide range of options to choose from, so you can be picky and only rep brands and products that you actually vibe with. It's important to choose campaigns that align with your values and interests. This way, you'll be more enthusiastic and authentic in your promotion, which is exactly what brands are looking for. Once you find a campaign that tickles your fancy, apply for it. The application process is usually straightforward. You might have to fill out a form, answer a few questions, or even submit a short video. You might have to answer a few questions, submit a video, or even have a quick chat with the brand representatives. This is just to make sure you're a good fit for the campaign. Don't stress about this part, just be yourself and let your personality shine through. Brands want to see the real you, not a rehearsed version. If you're approved, congrats! You're now officially a human advertisement. This is where the real fun begins. You're now officially a human advertisement. Time to slap on that logo, hit the streets, and start raking in those sweet, sweet advertising rupees. Remember, the key to success in this game is authenticity. Be genuine in your interactions and promotions. People can tell when you're being real, and that's what will make you stand out. So go out there, rock that ad, and have fun with it. The more you enjoy the process, the more successful you'll be. Happy advertising.